Hey everybody, Boomhoward69 here. Yeah, my garage is still a little messy. I did tidy it up a little bit where over here where I was at my talking about another video I did where I was sitting and chit-chatting. I cleared up some space. So yeah, I got a small garage, so it's kind of hard to keep a bunch of stuff in here, but I'm going to talk about this go-kart frame right here. I know in previous videos I talked about converting this into an adult one-seater and also make it a one-seater where adult could adjust the seat and ride it, and and children too could, and all that stuff. And the more I keep thinking about it and stuff, the more I realize, I don't care to do that, because I got over here you've probably seen in videos before, I know you have, is a boat trailer frame that I'd like to convert into an adult go-kart and stuff, and make that into a go-kart thingy. So I got thinking about it. If I'm going to do anything with this frame, when I know I got money to do so, right now I got to work on getting the money, I'm just going to basically find a welding fabrication shop that will fix this up real nice, and just leave it as is, as a two-seater child-sized go-kart, and fix it up. The only thing I'd probably have them do is change the blue color, because I don't care for the blue too much. Maybe do some nice kind of, maybe green or whatever. Maybe do like two kind of mixed colors, like they do. Maybe some, talk to them and find a good fabrication shop and restore this. This is a Yerf Dog go-kart. There's the torn seat cover. And yes, I did some research online to verify that this is an actual Yerf Dog go-kart. This one here was actually made, I would say in the later to early 2000s. I forget what exact year it was made, but basically when I was about middle school age is when this bad boy was brand new, being sold at like your local Tractor Supplies and stores like that and stuff. Back in the day, this is when this go-kart was actually being sold in stores, which was around 2003 and around 2002, around the time when 9/11 happened. So that's when this bad boy, as far as I know, was being sold brand new, and the rich kids got it. I was the poor kid. I didn't get no go-kart. So I thought about it, and I'm just gonna have this fully find somebody that could fix this up and make it a safe go-kart, fix the seat on it, as you can see here. The thin sheet metal seat part, it needs to be welded on, but what I would do is on this seat part here is have them put a little thicker sheet metal on it and weld it in place and fix it up. My goal would be is around Michigan. I live in the Iowa County area in Michigan, and find a good fabrication shop that could fix this up and make it a safe driving go-kart. One of the little tie rod, what the heck you call it, is bent. One of the tires is bent, where when you're steering, the wheel is off the ground, so that would have to be heating up and bend back or fixed or whatever. And yeah, I would just make it, I decided, just leave it as a child-sized go-kart, and someday get with a fabrication shop, and through YouTube ad revenue be able to fix this up and have it fully restored back to a child's two-seater go-kart. And as far as like motor-wise goes, I would probably add a small engine motor on it that would have enough power to be able to push an adult around. Maybe do like one of those 6.5 Predator motors, or maybe like a Honda motor, or a Honda like GX something, or one of those I know it's getting real popular name, one of those Duramax's Predators, or get with the fabricate shop what they suggest and have them order up and stuff. And just, make this a yard putter, not make it a speed demon, because I would want to make it something safe for children to use, and then keep it. And then whenever I got a friend that lives out in the country, and he has a bunch of kids, and so does his brother and his sister. They all have families and children, and have it set up where I could bring it up to them and let their kids learn how to drive it and put it around the yard and make just like a little something that, maybe goes about maybe 15, 20 miles per hour. I think usually when you leave a motor stocked, a lot of those small engines, I think, do about maybe 15 to 20 miles per hour, but not make a steam. Something that would be perfect for that beginner child, I wouldn't make anything that would give the mommy and daddy a heart attack, so yeah, and just fix it up. And then what I would probably do after I got sick and tired of it, I thought, I don't need it no more, give it away, probably end up giving it away to somebody, that had a little ones that would get some enjoyment out of it. And some people are going to say, well, why don't you just buy a brand new go-kart? Well, fixing this one up and having somebody put a decent quality motor on it and stuff, I think it's going to be the better route to go than buying a brand new one, because like Coleman's, they make go-karts and mini bikes and stuff, and they're pretty well known, but I'm afraid a lot of those mini bikes and go-karts that are out there on the market, I don't think the motors are that great. Because I notice usually when you see like a Coleman go-kart or any or mini bikes, I'm going to say mostly mini bikes, I should say, because I look at a lot of mini bikes and stuff. I notice like those Coleman mini bikes a lot. Usually when they're on the used market, someone's already ripped the motor out and put a different motor on them, or you can tell they've been heavily modified and stuff, so that says a lot. So to me, I think it would be, the smarter route would be, is just to fix up this go-kart frame, find the right kind of fix-it, repair, restoration shop, have them fix it up really nice and put a decent motor on that they would recommend and stuff. And I think Predator motors are pretty good as far as I know. They're not, there's a lot of aftermarket parts for them and stuff, and go with what they say for a motor and stuff. And they might even just recommend a standard red and white Honda GXT, I think they call them, those kind of motors and stuff. Now me, when I was growing up, was a kid, as far as motors for go-karts and mini bikes, you used to have your 3 horsepowers and your 5 horsepowers. What I would probably do is, now they just call them, now you have your 3.5 horsepower or 3 horsepower, and then you have your what replaced your 5 horsepower is now your 6 horsepower and 6.5 horsepowers. I think a standard 5 horsepower motors are not as common anymore, where now all the small engine shops now just call them a 6 horsepower and stuff. And now a lot of them are using the term CCs, like 100 cc's, 79 cc's and stuff. So to make this also where if I don't want to try to wiggle in it, I would at least put maybe like a 6 horsepower in it, where it could move a type of motor that would allow a 200-pound adult to drive it as is, and also be still safe enough for a kid to ride it and stuff. So yeah, probably just a wiggle, like maybe 6 horsepower Predator, slap it in there and fix all the welds. Obviously it's going to need the seat welded, another roll bar made for it and stuff, and then fix all the welds. Matter of fact, this one roll bar ain't even attached. It needs to be re-welded. The mounting bracket would need to be welded, and I notice on the back here and then for the other one also the mounting bracket's welded, but fix all the dents and dings and fix it up really nice and make something that's going to last a long time, and talk to a proper for a repair shop that does that sort of thing, you know, fixing go-karts and fix all the problems it has to the frame, and then talk to them about, hey, what kind of motor would they recommend that's going to last a long time without breaking down. Because I noticed that with a lot of the newer go-karts is the biggest issue, I think, is they put crappy motors on them where after about a month or a year or two, the motor's junk and you gotta replace the motor anyway. So I look at it, you'd be in about the same boat. And since I got that boat trailer frame, I would more focus on making that like a cool retro adult go-kart, and then this just turn it into a standard children's size one and just redo the paint and fix it up. So if you're some small engine repair shop type person and you want to help Boomhauer 69 out and making this and fixing this up, you're more than welcome to get a hold of me and stuff. And especially if you're somebody that really likes watching Boomhauer 69 and say, hey, I'll fix and repair this for free, then yeah, I might take you up on that offer. But yeah, it is tempting because I'm broke. But yeah, through the YouTube ad revenue, I'd like to make this a reality and fix her up and make it just a normal kiddie go-kart and stuff. Again, as far as motor wise would go, I would just, I should say brand anyways. I would just talk to the shop I went with and see what they recommend for motors. Because I kind of more of the 3 horsepower is what I would almost want to put on there, but then, you know, then the adult wouldn't probably be able to move, so I would just do a standard 6 horsepower would be the maximum I would put on there. Because I wouldn't want to put big old 10 horsepower, 12 horsepower, or do anything crazy motor-wise, because, you know, I'd want to build something that's going to be safe and fun for small beginners, you know, and stuff. Something where a beginner can enjoy it, and then if an adult wants to, they can try to cram in it, and it would even move them, you know, because you know, that's safety and stuff. Because I know a lot of people who have small children, but they can't afford, you know, go-karts for the kids and stuff. So I decided I'd just make something, go the easy route and make something that would be perfect for just parents and small children to also enjoy and stuff. And then later on, after I got sick and tired of it, and it still ran and good, everything, then it would probably want to pass it on to somebody else with children, and give it away for free and put a smile on somebody's children's face and stuff. But yeah. Oh, I would love to be rich and loaded with money through YouTube ad revenue and be able to actually buy a bunch of go-karts and give them away and stuff, because that would be kind of neat, but don't have that kind of money and stuff. But yeah. So if you want to help me with this idea, share the video with everyone you know. Go hit that share button. Share it on all your social medias with everyone you know to help me gain the views and stuff. Because through the YouTube ad revenue, this is another project I would like to make a reality and stuff. So yeah, it's my final thoughts is don't do craziness with this frame. Don't try to make it some one-seater, yada yada. Just fix it, restore it, and make it basically just a standard go-kart like it always is and stuff. So yep, that's my ultimate goal, you know, just make something that kids can safely put around a big yard and not give the mommy and daddy a heart attack, you know. So yeah, because I know some people that got a bunch of age group kids that would be perfect age for this little go-kart and stuff. And I think I was the other day thinking about it and thought, you know what, it would be fun, that go-kart to make it something and to make it, you know, running again, and some people I know with small children to be able to have fun with and stuff. So yeah, if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Comment your thoughts below if this was a good video, bad video, and stuff, and please share this video with everyone you know. That's going to really help me, and also hitting that subscribe button is going to help me as well. And who knows, I might even fix this thing up and make it beautiful and find a shop someday, have the money to fix it up and make it beautiful, and I might, and just decide, you know what, why not give it away, who knows, that could even be a possibility. So, have a good day, everyone. Thanks for watching the video.